Okay. Okay, everybody, good evening from Thunder Hill Speedway for night 2 of the Spring Chicken Challenge. Going to be a good one. We have 20 micro sprints. It's like we only have 5 125 250s, but then we got 10 mod BP wings. Only 4 sportsmen, but 28 BP wings. 28 BP wings. And 22 R boxes, along with 4 rookie cage tonight. So a total of 93 entries right now. Weather is beautiful. Track's beautiful as always. Last night, we had 88 cars. We saw some incredible racing by all of them. Let's see here. Da-da-da. Well, we're going to get ready. We're going to have hot laps starting here in just a few moments, followed up by qualifying. Not sure if they're qualifying 2 or 3 at a time. Or, hang on a second. Okay, their hot laps are their qualifying. So hot laps are the qualifying, except for the rookie cage and the 125 250s. And the sportsman. Gotcha. 125 250 are qualifying, but they are going singly because they need to be pushed off. Just working on getting some of the live timing and scoring and stuff going. We'll have things rolling here in a moment. For those of you tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, thanks for tuning in. As you can tell, the place is beautiful, tracks looks great, sky is amazing. 93 cars here tonight. Should be a great show. 5 years old all the way up to, I believe we've got, I think Paul Residlo, I think, is the oldest. Right around that ripe age of 60, young age of 60. Looks like there will be 22 R box qualifying first. Josiah Hoffbeck will be first out of the gate. Barrett Evans, Peyton Anderson in the 94 will be third. Followed by Sam Pettit in the 5S. Garrett Bossy in the 54. Brentley Beeler out of Bondurant, Iowa in the 76B. Let's see here. We've got one from Iowa. The rest look like they're all from Minnesota and Wisconsin in the R box. Let's see here. Last night we saw Cullen Hutchinson in the 83H last night from Butler, Pennsylvania, who's here again tonight. First time here, he parked it in Victory Lane in the micro feature. Owen Hutchins in the 10 from St. Cloud was in second, and Jackson Giraji finished in third. Looks like Jackson picked up 3 spots. Bentley Holupka moved up 8. Paul Residlo moved up 7. Some of that was attrition. They put on a great show. The 125 250s last night, Davin Hawk parked it with his 22 250 from Rice Lake, Wisconsin. Brody Conkey was in second, followed by Audrey Traceth from Birchwood, Wisconsin. Last night in the BP wing, Alan Byrne out of Trempealeau, Wisconsin. He won last night. Oh, what you got going on here? Got the rookie cage coming out. Yep, practice for the rookie cage. John Quillen's out there trying to dodge carts, drawing lines. Some of the parents coming down to the infield. Let's get over to my rookie cage lineup. Out there on the track right now, the 37 that just passed the front stretch in turn 2 right now, that's Caden Whitaker, followed by the 12 of Carter Knutson. Then we got the number 7 of Nolan Walensky. And it looks like the 36, not showing on my race pass, on my lineup. I know that's a junker, though. I know that's a junker. I can't think of what that... I'm going to find it. Thank you. It's okay. I'm going to go find that name for Rowdy Junker. Rowdy Junker in the 36. This class of cars obviously ranges in age from 5, 6, 7, 8. That 7, that flat black 7 out there, let's just say he's 5 years old, but he might be a little younger than that. Not sure. Don't quote me. Don't say anything. I'm not positive. But everybody's a winner in this class. Looks like the checker's out. We're bringing them off. I'm going to check and see if our scoring's going yet. Still struggling with the live timing and scoring. We got the whiz, Tony Conkey, working on it right now. Tony, we all have faith in you. You got this. For those of you tuning in online, you will be able to get the broadcast live at mymbtv.com. One moment. Tony Conkey comes through again. Everybody give Tony Conkey a round of applause for getting the live timing and scoring working. Thanks, Tony. Makes my job way easier. I'll be right back. I got to get hooked up here so things are working right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're all hooked up, ready to roll. Should be going here in just a couple of moments with our first qualifiers. Josiah Hoffback in the 17 out of Randolph, Minnesota will roll off first. Although there he goes, he's getting up there. Then the 88E of Barrett Evans from Menominee, Wisconsin will be second. Followed by the 94 of Peyton Anderson out of De Pere, Wisconsin. Say it's going to be one of them nights. I want to say we're only going 3 at a time, but I'm not positive. We're going to just kind of wait and see here.
Quick behind you, Matt. I told him to head to the infield and just, if they see anything, use the best.
There goes Josiah. Followed by Barrett. Looks like we're going to be doing 2 at a time. 2 at a time. Let me get my... Then they're on the clock. Let's see what we're going to have here for Josiah. All right, wait a sec. Got a little technical difficulty. I'll get this. All right, there we go. Fast lap right now, Barrett Evans with a 14.471, followed by 6 seconds. Here, hello. I don't know what happened. We're having all kinds of little issues up here. It's a mystery. Okay. Josiah Hoffbeck was 0.6 of a second behind. Peyton Anderson rolls out in the 94 out of De Pere, Wisconsin. Sam Pettit will be rolling out next. Looks like we're going to roll solo right now. Peyton Anderson all alone. Peyton Anderson's first lap was a 15.402, 3/10 behind. Second lap, rolls up second place now. Rolls up second with a 14.610. 0.13 seconds behind Evans. And the third lap, stays in second with a 14.552. Next out on the track, Sammy Pettit in the 5S from Winona, Minnesota. Got her fired up. Out he goes. Sam Pettit rolling around with his Demon chassis. Had a lot of luck with those this year. Here he comes to take the green. Flying solo again this one. Okay. See what his time is here. First lap. Sam Pettit's in fourth fastest. Fourth fastest here with a 15.885. Let's see what this lap's going to be. That's Sammy. Sammy's going to stay right there at a 15.885 in fourth place. Next out on the track is the 54 of Garrett Boise out of Trego, Wisconsin, and the 76B of Brentley Beeler out of Bondurant, Wisconsin. All right, let's see what we got here. First lap for the 54. He's on the pole with a 14.192, only to get bumped right off by Brentley with a 14.093. So Brentley Beeler now on the pole. Second lap, Garrett stays right there. Brentley remains in first place with a 14.093. Next out on the track, the 22T of Theo LeBlanc out of Downsville, Wisconsin.
Absolutely. Okay. Gotcha.
Just to let everybody know out there, they are doing a 50-50 tonight. They are doing a 50-50 tonight. You can get your tickets at the concession stand. They will be walking around from time to time throughout the course of the night. But those of you that, the ticket booth, not at the concession stand. Sorry about that. At the ticket booth. I forgot. They got the new ticket booth. Apologize for that. At the ticket booth. Okay, let's check this out. Where are we at? Theo LeBlanc is in seventh with a 15.464. And the 37 of Brian Whitaker runs in 5th with a 14.928. So Brentley Beeler stays on the pole. Garrett Bossy, Barrett Evans in 3rd. We're going to bring out the next set of cars. And let's see here, next one out. Would be Brooklyn Demmel in the 11. Brooklyn Demmel from Owatonna, Minnesota. Followed by Brantley Langer. Brantley Langer out of Menominee, Wisconsin in the 34. That 34 was fast last night. Jordan Langer came up to me today and told me he sold a late model. He's focusing on all his energies on his son and his racing career. Langer's on the clock. Let's see the first lap. The 9A of Carter Lang. Carter Lang. How did I miss that? Carter Lang from Maple Grove. Carter Lang ran 7th. Brantley Langer ran 3rd fastest with a 14.142. Carter Lang ended up bumping all the way up to first place. Carter Lang on the pole at 13.988. Last lap even faster, 13.915. Carter Lang on the pole. Brentley Beeler on 2nd, and Brantley Langer in 3rd with a 14.144. Next out on the track would be the 4 of Luke Pettit and the 22 of Dirks LeBlond out of Downsville. Luke Pettit out of Winona. There he goes, he's on the clock. Luke Pettit on the pole, 13.750. And Dirks LeBlond up to 3rd with a 14.067. Luke Pettit now is your quick time. Luke Pettit on the pole with a 13.726. And Dirks LeBlond stays in 3rd with a 14.067. Let's see who rolls out next. Not going by sheets no more. Let's see here. 19H. We got Henrik Hollerud. Henrik Hollerud out of Spring Valley in the 19H. In the 19K, or 19X, Onyx. Onyx out of Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Last night was his first night in his R-Box, coming out of the rookie cage. That one right going down into turn 1 right now. He's a little guy, but he's a wheel man. Let's see the 19, what do we got there? 19H. 19H is 11th fast, 15.063. And the 19X Onyx is 7th fastest at a 14.335. Last lap. All right. Onyx ended up 7th. Hollerud ended up 11th. Good little run. Next out on the track is a 3R of Remington Kitka out of Foley, Minnesota, followed by Sully Phil. Sully Phil, the 95 out of Rolling Stone, Minnesota. Coming around to take the green, Kipka into turn 1. Let's see what his first time is. Remington Kitka on the pole with a 13.643. Followed by Sully. Sully's up to third quick. 13.754. Kepka with the new quick time of 13.635. Sullivan Phil, now the new fast time, 13.555. Sully on the pole, the 95. Nice way to finish there with the fast 2. All right. Let's see here. BP Wing will be next.
Man, he just hammered that guy from behind.
Oh, wait, we're not done yet? Oh, we're not done. Sorry about that, everybody. We're still got our box to go. Sorry about that. Getting ahead of myself. It's not the first time. Probably won't be the last. Obviously, everybody, we got to thank our great sponsors here at Thunder Hill Speedway, A&M Fiberglass. See the billboard out there on the back stretch. Bjork Septic, Bjork and Family Septic Service, keeping all these bathrooms clean around here. We appreciate them. Obviously, Johnson Motors. Johnson Motors, I don't know if you guys know this, but Gunnar Cummings, he's working there. And he's working for Johnson Motors. So if you need a new truck, new car, don't hesitate to shake Gunnar down. Flagman right now. Okay, here we go. 3J. 3J is Paxton Friedrich. Paxton Friedrich out of Hudson, Wisconsin in the 3J, followed by the 13 of Julian Logslet out of Colfax, Wisconsin. Excuse me. Almost said the M word. Here comes the 3J. First lap was 16th fastest. Moved up to 13th fastest with a 14.9. Here comes the 13. Logslet runs a 15.065. Good enough for 15th right now. Let's see what this lap's going to bring. Moves up to 12. Paxton 12th fastest now with a 14.8. Julian comes across. Stays at a 15.065, 15th fastest. Sullivan Phil on the pole with a 13.557. Remington Kitka second. Luke Pettit third. Here comes the number 6. The number 6 of Regan Madsen. Regan Madsen out of Blooming Prairie, Minnesota. And the 60 JR of Mila Baker out of Boyd, Wisconsin. Regan Madsen, first lap, 15.809. Mila ran a 16.925. Looks like Regan moved all the way up to 10th that last lap. The 60 JRs in 20th. Ooh, a little spin out there in turn 2.
They went way high.
Got her going. All right. Now that is it for the R box. Now we're moving to the BP wing. All right, the BP wing. Looks like number 60 sitting there, right, first one out, Lane Baker out of Boyd, Wisconsin. followed by the 777 of Austin Over out of Hudson. Flagging them out. First two. They do start the clock as soon as they cross the line, so they're on the clock right there, right now. What's that? Say that again?
They take the green flag right here.
Oh, they do?
Yep, right now.
Clock.
I wonder why. It's because they are starting before. They're not coming out now.
Right now, Easton Schultz got the pole with a 12.96 in the 7S. Lane Baker second with a 12.935, followed by the 777 of Austin Hoover. So,
I gotta figure this out.
next out, we got the 4C of Carson George. Carson George out of Altoona, Iowa. Followed by the 23 of Harper Holupka. And the 79, Harper Holupka, by the way, out of Wheeler, Wisconsin. And Dax Housley in the 79 out of Runnels, Iowa. All the way from Runnels, Iowa. The 4C, Carson is on the pole. George on the pole with a 12.451. Harper Holupka with a fourth fastest time. And 79, Dax Housley, new quick time with a 12.092. Last lap for the 4C. 4C comes in second with a 12.251. So Dax Housley on the pole. Carson George second. Easton Schultz third currently. Out on the track right now, over there in turn one is Jackson Godfrey. Having a little bit of an issue. We got the 7B of Brandon Giraji out of Ellsworth, Wisconsin. And the number 1T, Tanner Johnson out of Superior, Wisconsin. Going to get that 11 refired. No, not refired. He's probably not going to have the best starting spot. Hate to see it. Happens, though. Happens. Having a nice little discussion down there. Looks like Dad's getting a little exercise, pushing the cart back. Okay, here we go. Brandon Giraji in the 7B out of Ellsworth, Wisconsin. And the 1T, Tanner Johnson out of Superior, Wisconsin. All right, we're going to see what we got. He's taking the white flag right now. Let's see what his first lap is. Brandon Giraji up to fourth. Tanner up to third with a 12.6. Brandon stays fifth. Tanner stays third quick. So Dax Housley still on the pole, followed by Carson George. Tanner Johnson third. Pole right now is 12.046 seconds. We got 28 qualifiers in this class. It's always great when we're able to do the qualifying. Obviously, it actually makes for a more, those races, I realize some people aren't crazy about qualifying as far as watching it. Sometimes some people can get kind of bored, but boy, I'll tell you what, it sure makes for exciting heat races and features. They line them up by the way they qualify. Next one out is the 64 of Gavin Danielson, followed by the 91 of Austin Lockburner. Danielson out of Starbuck, Minnesota, Lockburner out of Bruce, Wisconsin. And there's Henry Junker in the 36. Henry Junker out of Stanley, Wisconsin. We're going to see what this 64, we're going to see what 64's got in it. Gavin coming to the line. Gavin's up to third quick. 91, Austin Lockburner, seventh fast. Junker came in with the third quick. 64 up to fourth. 91 up to seventh, and the 36 stays there in third place. So your top three, again, Housley, George, and Junker are your top three. Next out, the number 32. Where are you, 32? There you are. Otto Erickson out of Colfax, Wisconsin, followed by the 3J, Jonathan Pettit III out of Winona, and the 12GA, Gage Delgado out of Lake Park, Iowa. Let's see what we got here with the 32. Otto Erickson, let's see here. Otto, where did Otto go? Otto's 12th fast. Jonathan Pettit all the way up to third. And Delgado finishes fifth fast so far here in this qualifying session. Next out, Owen Tarvis out of Cameron, Wisconsin in the 70. And we got the 26. The 26 of Kimber Zimmer. Kimber Zimmer out of Spring Valley, Minnesota. All right, let's see. Owen Tarvis, where's he at? Owen, six quick. The 26 Kimber, 16th fast. That time by Owen stays six quick with a 12.525. 10th off the pole. Only 10th of a second separates the top six. Nah, it's tight. All right, bringing up the next batch, coming up the hill. Looks like the next one to roll out, if everything goes according to plan, is going to be the 15, the Brandon Stevens out of Elva, Wisconsin.
15 is coming off the track.
Elva. What'd you say, Mark?
15's right behind you. Didn't make it. Or is there another 15 in staging? Looks like 16.
$28 entries in the BP wing. We are 16 down. There he is, waving out the 16. Oakley Booth out of Colfax, Wisconsin in the 16, followed by the 8 of Alan Byrne out of Trempealeau, Wisconsin, and the 27D of Riker Lopez Beck out of Bennington, Nebraska, all the way from Bennington, Nebraska. Oakley Booth, 4th fastest. Alan Byrne with 3rd fastest. And the 27D, Riker Lopez, 2nd fastest. Only 1/10 of a second back. So right now we got the 79 of Dax Housley with a 12.046 with quick time. Riker with a 12.231, second fastest. Carson George in the 4C is 12.251. Alan Byrne ended up fourth quick as of right now. Out on the track is the 7, let's see here, the 7DJR, a Kinsley Schmutz out of Menominee, Wisconsin. The 42R of Randy Wiederhole out of Baxter, Iowa. And the 19, Jacob Demmel out of Owatonna, Wisconsin. Demmel up to 9th. 9th quick. Kinsley all the way up to 14th. The 42 is 8th fast. Demmel ends up 5th quick with a 12.276. Next out onto the track, in that 44 car, that's Levi Anderson out of Elk Mound, Wisconsin, followed by the 14 of Archer Hoffbeck. And the 50K of Camden Gasper. Anderson's first lap, 25th fast. See this time by. Now let's see here. Anderson showing 25th fast. Let's see here. The 50K of Camden's 12th quickest. And Hoffbeck that time. Archer Hoffbeck was 2nd fastest with a 12.198. Nice run by Archer.
I don't know what time it is, Matt, but don't forget about the 5:45.
Got it started. Got her started. Okay, next one out is the 20 of Mason Lockburner. And there is Jackson Godfrey in the 11. He had some issues earlier, but we got him back out to qualify. In the 15, looks like the 15 of Brandon Stevens out of Oliva, Wisconsin. Jackson Godfrey with the 11th quick time so far. Moves up to 10th. Mason Lockburner with the 17th fast time. And Brandon Stevens ends up with the 27th fastest time. All right, and that takes care of the BP wing. Next up comes the Sportsman. That's right, Sportsmen are not qualifying. So we're Mod BP wing will be next. Looks like we got 10 competitors in this class. Jonathan Pettit III. Jonathan Pettit III will roll out first if everything goes according to plan, which, as we already know, does not always happen. We'll take a second to thank another sponsor. We got Eau Claire Diesel on the billboard back there. Great supporter of Thunder Hill Speedway. Fleet Farm. TMS Tire and Auto. Olson Funeral Home. Sure appreciate all these great sponsors for being involved. Helps make all this happen, obviously. We appreciate every one of them. Support them when you can. Jonathan Pettit out there, turn 1 and 2. Out of Winona, Wisconsin, followed by the 91 of Austin Lockburner out of Bruce, Wisconsin, and the 06K, Kaysen Jones out of Lake Park, Iowa. Kaysen Jones out of Lake Park, Iowa. Jonathan Pettit with a 12.92. Austin Lockburner. Oh, Kaysen just took second place with a 12.435. All right. There we have it. Jonathan Pettit. Jonathan Pettit on the pole with a 12.260. Followed by Kaysen Jones in the 06K at a 12.435, and Austin Lockburner in third. There rolls out the 27 of Xander Glumsky out of Eau Claire, Wisconsin, followed by the 8 of Alan Byrne. Alan Byrne out of Tupelo, Wisconsin, the 08, and the 17 of Trenton Peterson out of Russell, Iowa. Byrne, fourth fast. Xander Glumsky on the pole now, quick time. Alan Byrne just bumped him off. Alan Byrne now on the pole with 11.869. Right now we got Alan Byrne in the pole, followed by the 17, second fastest, Trenton Peterson. Third fastest, Xander Glumsky with a 12.013. Here comes the 44 of Reese Smith out of Stanley, Wisconsin. The number 10 of Joseph Bargender out of Marshfield, Wisconsin. The 70 of Owen Tarvis out of Cameron, Wisconsin. And the 14 of Archer Hoffbeck out of Randolph, Minnesota. Right now, Reese Smith, second fastest. Alan Byrne hangs on to the pole right now. Alan Byrne stays second quick. Hoffbeck, fifth fastest. Reese Smith just bumped Alan Byrne. Reese Smith, new quick time, 11.790. Followed by Alan Byrne, stays in second. Trenton Peterson in third. Archer Hoffbeck, fourth fastest. Xander Glumsky, Jonathan Pettit, Owen Tarvis, seventh. Kaysen in the 06, eighth. Joseph Bargender, ninth. Followed by Austin Lockburner, with your 10th fastest. And that, my friends, is your Mod BP wing class. Here comes the 125 250s. These will all go out one at a time because they do require a push-off. There's only 5 of them tonight. Caleb Kropp. Looks like he's going to be running out there first out of Menominee, Wisconsin in the 29. There he goes. Caleb Kropp coming out of 2. Good speed, good speed. Taking it on the clock. Little Caleb Kropp's first lap, 11.266. Little better with 11.197. 11.197 as the first qualifier sets the pace. All right, next out is a 2A, Audrey Traceth out of Birchwood, Wisconsin. 2A, Audrey Traceth out of Birchwood, Wisconsin. On the clock. Audrey's first lap, second fastest at 11.5. Second lap, a little better, but not bumping Caleb off the pole. Second fast time for Audrey at an 11.374. 0.177 off Caleb's time. Here comes the 66. 66B of Blake D. Smith. 66 of Blake D. Smith out of Downing, Wisconsin. Fighting a little bit of a push there. Looks like they might have missed the setup on that one a little bit. Still, doing good. Blake D. Smith, third fast with a 12.246. So Caleb Kropp stays on the pole with quick time, 11.197. Here comes the UFO 2 of Brody Conkey out of Elk Mountain, Wisconsin. Kind of got a hunch we might have a new quick time when this one rolls past the line. He's got a little hop. Not much suspension in these cars. Like none. Here we go, first lap. Brody Conkey on the pole, new quick time with a 11.160. 11.160. Nice little set of laps by Brody Conkey with the new pole with a 10.950. 10.950. And here comes the 22, the last qualifier. Davin Hawk, last night's winner. See what he's got for Brody. On the clock. You might have seen he ran real low, got up on that berm a little bit, putting a little extra traction on that right rear. Davin Hawk, new pole with a 10.822. Bumps Brody Conkey off the pole. Second time, even a little better. Nope, same 10.722. So Davin Hawk takes the pole. He starts on the pole tonight. Brody Conkey, Caleb Kropp, Audrey Traceth. Let's see, what do we got next? Micros. We got ourselves some non-wing micros tonight. We got 20 of them. 20 of them tonight. Last night's winner qualifies last. Colin Hutchinson out of Butler, Pennsylvania, all the way from Butler. He did win the driller last year, or not last year, this past Tulsa shootout in the, what is it? Can't remember which division. You have to forgive me. Somebody will say it on Facebook. Great young man, though. All right, here we go. We got the The 128 of Marshall Willing out of Becker, Minnesota. The 323 of Tyler Plowski out of Stacy, Minnesota. And the 99 Bentley Halupka out of Wheeler, Wisconsin. Right now, Marshall Willing on the pole. Halupka second. Plowski third. The 128 of Marshall Willing sets the pace tonight with a 11.043 on the pole, followed by Halupka and Plowski. So there's your first three. Now we got the 26, Kendra Pickett. Kendra Pickett out of Colfax. She got an engine put in that car by Zach Giraji, donated it. And we got the 26 of Jackson Peters out of Waupun. And Cameron Campbell in the 24 out of Coal Valley, Illinois. Kendra Pickett up to second fast. Cameron Campbell up to second. Marshall Willing stays on the pole. Cameron Campbell in that 24. Cameron Campbell all the way from Coal Valley, Illinois. Second fast. Kendra Pickett with her, oh, here we go with the number 10, Owen Hendricks. Owen Hendricks out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. Got to figure out the number on that next one. The 99, that'd be the 99 of Colin Eddy. Colin Eddy out of St. Michael, Minnesota. And the UFO, we got the UFO of Kay Jager out of Kewaskum, Wisconsin. Kay Jager with the new quick time. Kay Jager with the new quick time of 11.142. Marshall Willing second. Cameron Campbell stays in third. Kendra Pickett, you might have noticed, you might have seen her right there. She blew her motor last night. Really a bad deal. Second engine in 2 weeks. Zach Giraji, the owner of the Giraji race team that's out there, he had an extra engine sitting on the shelf at home. After the races last night, Zach sent his daughter to go pick up the motor and bring it back to Thunder Hill Speedway. They worked on it all morning, got that engine swapped out, and Kendra's back out there tonight. So kudos to Giraji for donating, for borrowing, for whatever you want to call it. Shad Singleton was saying that they win tonight, prize money's going over to Giraji. Okay, here we go. We got the 48G of Derek Giraji, part of that Giraji stable we were talking about, out of Ellsworth, Wisconsin. Followed by Brandon Friedrich in the 3J. And the 100 of Alyssa Eddy out of St. Michael, Minnesota. Eddy with the 8th quick time. Giraji with the 10th quick so far. And the 100, Alyssa with the 11th quick so far. So Cade Jaeger still on the pole with an 11.142. Willing, Campbell, Pickett, Peters, Holupka. There goes the 71. Things may get shuffled up now. C71, Carter Jensrud out of River Falls. Followed by Leighton Rose in the 18R out of Elko, Minnesota. The 83 of Braxton Flat. And the X of Paul Rosidlo. And we got Jensrud up and over. Up and over, Jensrud up and over in turn 4. Safety on the spot. Looks like everything's okay over there. As far as Carter, looks like he's okay. Haven't seen the thumbs up, but hopefully looks like everything must be all right. Yep, Jensrud's out of the car. Probably not very happy, but we all know Carter will have that thing probably fixed up, and he's just going to make the show a little more interesting because he wants to start a little farther back, you know. He's up for selling tickets, putting on a show. Carter Jensrud, he's that guy. It's what he does. He's a heck of a competitor. He knows how to fix them. Every time I see him in the pits, he's wrenching. He'll have that thing put back together. Hopefully it's not too bad, too banged up. You okay, Carter? All right, buddy, good luck. Carter heading back to the pits. He's already going to start getting the axles out. Knowing those guys, they'll have the parts laying on out behind the trailer by the time the cart even gets there. And if I know his group of friends, there'll probably be 6 competitors of his wrenching right with him, trying to get them back out there. It's just the way these guys are. One of the best things about these race car drivers, they're all about helping each other out. They like winning, but they like winning with everybody on the track. Doesn't look too bad. Let's take a look at this. I think that'll buff out. Ooh. That front right does not look good. All right, well, here we go. The 83 of Braxton Flat up to fourth fast. Paul Rosidlo, 9th fast. Leighton Rose, 10th quick. Paul Rosidlo, 7th fast right now. Braxton Flat with the 83, new quick time. I missed that. Sorry, everybody. Braxton Flat with the new quick time pole. Bumps the Cade Jaeger off the pole. Out on the track now. We got the 46G of Jackson Jiragi out of Ellsworth, Wisconsin. The 99M of Mason Subert out of Welch, Minnesota. And the 83H of Cullen Hutchinson out of Butler, Pennsylvania. Comes the 83H. Second fast. 83H Cullen Hutchinson, second fast. Then we got the 99 Mason Subert, 5th fast. So that's it, Braxton Flat with the pole for tonight's micro feature. Or excuse me, for the heat, excuse me. With a quick time, Braxton Flat. Braxton Flat all the way here from Monmouth, Illinois with the quick time. All right, now we got ourselves coming out next. The sportsmen are just coming out for their hot laps. Looks like we got, wow, it's a different looking sportsman car. We got a sportsman coming out with a wing tonight. He's going to run around with the, looks like we got an R-Box getting a little extra practice with the sportsman. It's all right. I like it. Ooh. With all that heat, pretty slick out there. Now, I don't know who's driving what right now because these are obviously the sportsmen tonight. They're team drivers. They're teaming up. There is 8 drivers, 4 sportsmen. And what they're doing is they do 25 laps in the first heat, and they switch drivers, and then the other ones do 25. Sadly, we only have eight drivers. We would love to add more. We always love these sportsmen class. I know you guys are probably sick of hearing me say that, but my cameraman's telling me I talk too much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for Hot Laps. Those of you that are watching online on the free Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, right now we're going to be going away from the live feed. Of course, you are able to purchase the live pay-per-view at www.mymbtv.com. We appreciate any support that we get. And with that, we're going to run some commercials real quick, and you guys will be right back. Freight is the backbone of the country. And as long as people need goods, they're going to need somebody to get it to them. My name is Matt Bohl with QualityFreightRate.com, powered by T-Force Worldwide. We provide LTL, truckload, and expedited freight services across this country. If your freight weighs over 120 pounds going over 120 miles, that's where my shipping rates kick in. We help companies ship easier for less. With our system, our customers are able to quote and book shipments with ease 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you're having trouble with damages, lost freight, claims of any sort, we can help you with our experience, solve the problem, tell you why it's happening and what you should do to prevent it in the future. Me and my team have been together for over 20 years. We know this industry. We can help all size business, big or small, we love them all. But we have a special spot for small business. Small businesses are pillars in the community. Low rates are critical for a small business because the margins are generally pretty small. They need to have competitive rates. They can't be getting gouged or they lose the sale. Freight is simple. People make it difficult. We work as consultants in the industry, so it doesn't matter what your problem is, we'll solve it. We educate the customers, we solve problems, and we lower their shipping rates. And that's what I've been doing for 20 plus years.
At AmRamp Accessibility, our goal is to help people, and that means providing them with the best quality product and service possible. Built with powder-coated steel, our ramps are stronger and longer lasting than those built with wood or aluminum. Installed in a matter of days to ensure your safety as quickly as possible, our teams are here for you.
I can get out.
Yeah, much easier. Better, a lot better. Yes, thank you.
I don't even have the words to explain how much easier it is. We're just so thankful for it, so thank you. Thank you very much.
Find your forward with AmRamp Accessibility today. Learn more at amramp.com.
My name is John O'Connor. I'm a snowboarder for life and a business owner in Windham, New York. We run a restaurant and inn here. This is our backyard. Having a backyard park is really special because being able to snowboard at home and not have to get in the car, go to a resort, wait in a line, is your own creative space to do whatever you want, however you want. You're in your element. You're right at home, and it's a really good feeling when you can tune into the space around you with you and your friends and just make something special of it. The Tow Pro has helped my vision come to life with where I would like to take the backyard setup, and without it, it wouldn't be the same. It's the most easy to use, compact, portable, reliable rope tow that you can buy. It's the best thing that I own as far as what gives me happiness in life. Without it, it's not the same when you're hiking. To be able to keep riding and feel like you're snowboarding, that's what it's all about. And the Tow Pro has made that happen.
Yeah, Butler-Built has been a supporter of mine for a long time. I've always run Butler-Built seats ever I got into 410 sprint car racing, and I feel like they have the nicest aluminum seats out there. The craftsmanship, the welding on it is top notch, and now they're pouring my inserts and have the gravel cut seat and gives you a lot of clearance for your hybrid or your Hans, and I feel like, you know, there's no better seat out there. Yeah, I mean, a little bit of feedback, right? These guys do it every day, so as me as a sprint car driver specifically, you know, every form of dirt racing, the seats are built different, and guys like us, you know, drivers are wearing holes in their hybrids because they're rubbing on the seats, and felt like there was a need for a little bit of a new design and a new generation of the sprint car advantage seats. So, yeah, it's been a fun ride and hope to continue the relationship for a long time.
Need auto parts? You know Conrad's Auto Salvage and ASAP Used Auto Parts, two great companies, now one location near Mondovi. We've appreciated your business in Eau Claire. Now you'll find all the same parts and services at our location near Mondovi. We can mount and balance tires, plus do oil changes and more. All the same services in one incredible facility. Conrad's Auto Salvage and ASAP Used Auto Parts, two great companies, now one location near Mondovi for all your auto parts needs.
When you push your engine to the limit, on the track, the farm, or the highway, only one name delivers unmatched protection. Schaefer's specialized lubricants. With over 180 years of proven performance, professionals don't guess. They trust Schaefer's. And in our region, there's one guy who makes it happen. William Denzer. Racers, farmers, fleets. They all call William because he's reliable, knowledgeable, and gets results. So support the brands and people who support racing. Call William today, 651-253-0999, or email denzer.schaefer.sales@gmail.com. Schaefer's, trusted since 1839. Power in every drop.
Painful steps shouldn't be part of your daily routine. At Foot and Ankle Clinics, PA, we specialize in diagnosing and treating a wide range of foot and ankle conditions, from heel pain and bunions to diabetic foot care and sports injuries. Our board-certified podiatrists, Dr. Jeff Pellercells and Dr. Russell John Hill, bring decades of experience and a compassionate approach to every patient. At our clinic, we are dedicated to serving the community with the highest level of care. Your well-being is our top priority. Serving the communities of Woodbury, West St. Paul, and Edina, we're committed to providing personalized care tailored to your needs. Don't let foot or ankle pain hold you back. Visit footandankleclinics.com to schedule your appointment today.
Every great journey begins with a trusted guide. And when it comes to finding your perfect home, there's no one better than Kathy Vetter. With over 10 years of experience and a passion for real estate, Kathy Vetter helps you find the perfect home, a peaceful country retreat, a cozy single-family house, or your very first step toward a lifetime home. She also specializes in commercial real estate, guiding you through every step of the way. From the heart of the metro to the scenic countryside, Kathy Vetter knows the Minnesota market inside and out, committed to finding the perfect fit for you, no matter where you are. Buying your first home can feel overwhelming, but with Vetter by your side, it's a smooth and exciting journey. She makes first-time buyers feel confident, supported, and understood, every single step of the way. From your first showing to handing over the keys, Kathy Vetter works tirelessly to ensure you get the home you've always wanted. Kathy Vetter, your trusted real estate expert across Minnesota. From vibrant metro living to serene countryside escapes to agricultural and commercial spaces. Let her help you unlock the door to your next chapter.
Kevco has been an industry leader in high-performance oil pans and components for over 35 years. Made in Fairmont, Minnesota, Kevco prides itself on being American-made. Kevco has expanded our product line way beyond just oil pans to valve covers, breather systems, jack stands, boilers, wheel sockets, and much, much more. Check out KevcoRacing.com to see everything we have to offer, including our line of street, off-road, and performance oil pans and accessories. Or call 800-770-3557 to talk with our friendly customer service today.
With over 40 years of experience producing quality racing components, we're excited to unveil the Kevco Drive Shaft. Our Kevco Drive Shafts are 100% made in the USA from USA-sourced materials. We have developed our drive shafts using precision machine yokes that offer more clearance with higher strength than any other shaft on the market. Our yokes are then zinc-plated black for long-lasting protection. All our drive shafts are meticulously hand-built and balanced on our brand-new Superior Driveline Shaft Master drive shaft machine. Every carbon fiber Kevco drive shaft comes loaded with Spicer 1310, solid-body, non-greasable universal joints for superior strength. We offer U-joints, U-bolts, slip yokes, and anything you may need for your drive shaft. Kevco has the ability to custom build any length drive shaft for any application you may need, whether it be mild steel, chromoly, aluminum, or carbon fiber. Call us today at 800-770-3557 or check us out on the web at KevcoRacing.com.
My two passions in life is racing and selling good high-end meat. So my grandfather came here from Germany back in the late 20s. He decided to open his own shop in 1951. He had all the recipes, he had all the talent. His father was a meat guy. His father's father was a butcher. They weren't football players, basketball players. They were in the meat business. And that's our family. That's what we're good at. Old World Meats was derived from Frank's Meats. That was my grandfather's name. I know the quality of my beef is the best because I've purchased it directly from the ranchers that certified Angus beef. We know what our beef is continuously and it's very consistent. So we're located up here in Duluth on beautiful Lake Superior, just a stone throw off of Highway 61. I've lived here my whole life and it's where I wanted to raise my family. To be successful, you need to have a talent. And I knew I was going to be in the meat business. I can taste spices, I can pick out flavors, where they need to come in, where they need to stop. So knowing your strengths are important and knowing where you came from. We have a hot snack stick that's got actually 8 different spices of heat in that, and it layers the flavors in the heat. That's what makes the difference with our product. The most exciting part was becoming coast to coast with the Old World Meats snack sticks. My neighbor stopped me on the street and said, "Paul, I was just down in Georgia and this gas station had your product." It was one of the highlights of the year. I don't know of a state at this point that we haven't had product in. Being in business in a small town really puts things into perspective. It's the little things for me to be appreciated and respected. So this whole operation here, it doesn't have to be the biggest, but it needs to have passion. And today, I'm changing lives of people that work with me. My guys are learning lifelong skills and values. That's the good stuff. Let's make the world a better place. Let's have a good time at it.
When you've got to ship it from anywhere to anywhere,
QualityFreightRate.com.
The LTL Freight Logistics Specialist for your small business.
QualityFreightRate.com.
We simplify shipping, eliminate those surprise charges, and negotiate the best rates from most LTL qualified carriers.
QualityFreightRate.com.
Special residential and liftgate rates available for automotive and ag implements.
QualityFreightRate.com.
Use the promo code ICE and get 10% off your first shipment. Startup is so easy. Get a quote and ship today. QualityFreightRate.com.
Ready to make a splash this summer? Grab your friends and head to River's Edge on the scenic Apple River. Whether you're looking to float the day away, camp under the stars, or catch live music and weekend events, River's Edge has everything you need for an unforgettable time. Book your tube, campsite, or party package now. River's Edge on the Apple River. Your summer starts here.
Jake Johnson, Russ's son-in-law, Jake Johnson. So it's kind of really a family affair, you know? Chris Lee, I don't know, he might be an adopted son of some type, maybe, I'm not sure, but he's family. It's a family affair. But obviously we think, you know, very highly of the flat car group. We do a lot with the AJC series, which, you know, a good 70% of that is flat carts, or half of them anyways. Well, I got to welcome everybody back to the broadcast here at Thunder Hill Speedway. I got to do the,